How about we tell all our friends the story? It's my favorite.
Okay, once upon a time.
In 2017, 12-year-old Darci Lynne shook the world when she won America's Got Talent alongside her wooden puppet.
David, you better hold on to your heartstrings, 'cause this is gonna be good.
But behind that brilliant moment of falling confetti lay surprising hidden corners that television never revealed. From the silent psychological condition behind the puppet, the harsh truth about the $1 million prize figure, to the daring decision to let go of her puppets in adulthood that once caused public outrage.
She's throwing away the puppets and everything she's built up until now, which is not true. I'm so eternally grateful for where the puppets have brought me, and they're going to continue on with me. They're not going anywhere.
What made a prodigy willing to trade all her fame to step into the light as her true self. All the shocking truths about Darci Lynne will be unraveled right now. Darci Lynne Farmer was born on October 12, 2004, in Oklahoma City, Oklahoma, United States. She grew up in a Catholic family with her parents, Clark and Misty Farmer, alongside three brothers, Nick, Dalton, and Nate. From an early age, Darci possessed a natural singing talent. Still behind that talent lay a complex psychological condition, as the young girl was trapped in social anxiety and severe shyness, completely unable to look people in the eye when conversing. Realizing that her psychological instability could hinder their daughter's future, Darci's parents made every effort to find an intervention. Clark and Misty decided to enroll her in the Cinderella International Scholarship Pageant, a prestigious youth pageant system in the United States. The family's sole purpose at the time was not to seek fame, but to train reflexes that would help Darci gradually become bolder. Even so, youth pageants could not fully heal the girl's panic whenever she stepped onto a big stage. The fateful turning point came in 2014, when Darci attended a youth pageant and happened to meet Larissa Bonaquisti. Larissa was a high school student and Miss Louisiana's outstanding teen, who made a strong impression with her ventriloquism singing performance. Witnessing the performance, Darci realized a perfect defense mechanism for herself. She understood that if she did not face the audience directly, but instead spoke through a wooden puppet, her stage fright would completely disappear. Recalling this life-changing moment, Darci once shared, "I used to be so shy that I couldn't even speak. But when I saw Larissa, I realized the puppet could speak for me in front of everyone." Returning home, Darci constantly begged her parents to buy her a puppet. Initially, her parents expressed skepticism, fearing it was just a fleeting, impulsive whim of a 10-year-old child, and refused their daughter's request. Faced with Darci's extraordinary persistence, her parents bought her her first puppet for her 10th birthday. It was a dummy made of cloth named Katie, marking the starting point of a new journey. Having acquired Katie, Darci trained rigorously on her own without a professional coach. She spent hours every day in front of the bathroom mirror, tirelessly studying the mechanics of relaxing her facial muscles and keeping her lips completely still while pronouncing words. The combination of vocal technique and breath control enabled Darci to reach an astonishing level of skill. She not only spoke, but also sang powerful opera through the puppet, without any movement of her lip muscles. Her extraordinary talent helped Darci quickly win the Edmonds Got Talent competition in 2014. News about the 10-year-old girl with skillful ventriloquism singing abilities rapidly spread throughout the local area and attracted media attention. By 2016, Darci's name officially reached a national level when she was invited to participate in the show Little Big Shots, hosted by Steve Harvey. Her performance alongside the puppet Katie on broadcast television made the entire audience explode with excitement. Witnessing Darci's masterful technique, host Steve Harvey exclaimed live on air, "Her face doesn't move at all. but a powerful opera voice is coming right out of that wooden puppet. The wooden shield had helped the young girl shatter her stage fright, but it also led her straight into the dazzling lights of America's Got Talent, where brilliant glory came hand in hand with financial secrets that television audiences had never known. The raw truth. In early 2017, Darci Lynne Farmer officially stepped onto the stage of America's Got Talent Season 12 when she was just 12 years old. She appeared alongside Petunia, the rabbit puppet, a character with a fancy and immensely haughty personality. Darci's performance of the classic song Summertime immediately shook the entire hall. A clear opera voice resounded with powerful energy from the completely closed mouth of the 12-year-old girl. The perfect combination of ventriloquism technique and acting ability completely won over the panel of judges. All four of them, along with the audience in the auditorium, stood up and gave non-stop applause for the act. Moved by the extraordinary talent, female judge Mel B did not hesitate to hit the special golden buzzer. The singer enthusiastically declared, "You made my heart melt. This was so perfect and unbelievable." The historic golden buzzer hit propelled Darci straight into the live semifinals at the famous Dolby Theater in Los Angeles. Still behind that brilliant glow was an extraordinarily grueling work schedule. At that time, the 12-year-old girl had to face heavy pressure while studying and competing at the same time. Darci had to complete her entire 7th grade curriculum online during short breaks between showtimes. Alongside her studies, she had to undergo high-intensity vocal training sessions. Experts required her to practice airflow control and maintain still facial muscles under strict supervision. Overcoming all barriers, Darci continued to shine in subsequent competition rounds by introducing new puppet characters. She brought out the shy mouse Oscar with a sweet love song dedicated to Judge Heidi Klum. Right after that, she continued to create a sensation with the bold character of the old woman Edna Doorknob. The humorous flirtation directed at the tough Judge Simon Cowell brought bursts of laughter from the audience. In the final night, taking place in September 2017, Darci performed an unprecedented duet. She controlled two puppets, Petunia and Oscar, at the same time excellently executing the song with a little help from my friends. The peak performance, combining rock music and top-tier vocal technique, helped Darci receive a record number of votes. She officially defeated the heavy contender Angelica Hale to be crowned champion. The victory made Darci one of the youngest champions in the history of the America's Got Talent competition. Global media simultaneously reported on the 12-year-old girl holding a prize worth $1 million. Still behind the heavily advertised $1 million figure on television was a completely different financial reality. The fine print at the end of the show revealed the producer's actual payment mechanism. According to the terms, the $1 million prize was not awarded as a single lump sum of cash. Instead, this money was distributed in periodic payments lasting over a period of 40 years. This meant that Darci only received about $25,000 per year before taxes. If she wanted to receive the entire cash amount at once, the actual value received after tax was only about $300,000. When asked about her plans for using the first prize money received, Darci once confessed, "I want to donate a portion of the money to the church, buy a dishwasher for my mom, and own a pug dog." Instead of splurging money on expensive luxury items or a lavish lifestyle, Darci's family managed finances with extreme caution. They prioritized preserving the money to invest in her future education. The only actual personal expense she made was purchasing a pug dog. Her mother also received a new dishwasher, just as her daughter had sincerely promised. Stepping out of the competition with an actual reward contract more modest than rumored, Darci Lynne did not stop. She began turning her name into a true commercial empire. but the price to pay for a million-dollar childhood was by no means cheap. The Million-Dollar Empire. In early 2018, she kicked off her professional career with a series of consecutive sold-out shows at the luxurious Planet Hollywood Hotel in Las Vegas. The resounding success in Las Vegas became the launchpad for her first nationwide tour, titled Darci Lynne and Friends Live. The tour quickly expanded from a few dozen to hundreds of shows across the states of America. Not stopping there, Darci continued to ride the wave of success with larger-scale tours such as Fresh Out of the Box and My Lip Sync is Sealed. The large auditoriums were always packed to capacity, affirming her intense commercial appeal. In 2019, Darci accepted an invitation to return to the arena of America's Got Talent: The Champions. Even though she faced veteran opponents from all over the world, she still excellently surpassed a series of big names to advance straight to the ranking finals. At the awards night, Darci brilliantly won the overall runner-up position ranking just behind the famous magician Shin Lim. This achievement once again solidified her firm position as one of the most successful champions in the history of the competition. Alongside her stage activities, Darci began expanding her influence into the television sector. In late 2018, the NBC television network produced a special Christmas-themed program exclusively for her titled Darci Lynne: My Hometown Christmas. The program attracted millions of views nationwide, featuring the appearance of many famous music stars such as Kristen Chenoweth and Toby Keith. This event officially made Darci a familiar entertainment face on the small screen. By 2020, the children's television channel Nickelodeon signed a contract to bring Darci into the regular cast of the entertainment show Unfiltered. She also continuously appeared as a guest star in hit television series such as Side Hustle. The cinematic field marked a new step forward for Darci in 2022 through the family film A Cowgirl's Song. Not only did she take on an important role, but she also directly recorded the theme song, demonstrating her aspiration to become a versatile artist. Her rapidly developing career brought Darci a massive financial resource. Revenue came not only from ticket sales for tours, but also from licensing contracts and commercial merchandise, especially stuffed animals modeled after her puppets. Just as she turned 18, Darci Lynne's net worth was valued by prestigious financial organizations to have hit the $8 million mark. She officially entered the ranks of the highest-earning teenage stars in the world. Still behind the million-dollar empire were psychological and physical pressures weighing heavily on a teenager going through the growing-up years. Darci had to maintain her studies at Deer Creek High School alongside a dense tour schedule. Burnout occurred frequently as she had to constantly travel between states. The process of puberty's physiological and psychological changes also directly affected her vocal cords, causing her many difficulties in maintaining her ventriloquism singing technique. Besides the physical pressure, the continuous scrutiny from paparazzi stripped her of a normal childhood. Every gesture, outfit, and private life of the young girl became a topic of discussion in the press. At the peak of fame as a ventriloquism prodigy, Darci entered adulthood. And right at this moment, she made a decision that shook her fan community, a move that threatened to smash her entire built-up career. A daring pivot. In May 2023, Darci Lynne officially completed her studies and graduated from Deer Creek High School in the state of Oklahoma at 19 years old. This milestone of adulthood marked a major turning point in the young star's psychological awareness. Leaving school behind, Darci faced an immensely severe identity crisis. She began to feel suffocated as her career and name were permanently framed by the public with the image of a little girl holding a puppet. Darci yearned to be recognized as a true independent singer with a distinct personal style. She wanted to sing directly with her own lips instead of hiding behind characters made of wood. In early 2024, the entertainment brand America's Got Talent launched a special version titled Fantasy League. Darci decided to accept the invitation to return to this large-scale stage and joined the roster led by producer Simon Cowell. Global television audiences expected to continue witnessing familiar top-tier ventriloquism performances. Still, Darci had prepared a strategy completely opposite to the media crowd's expectations. Right at the decisive competition round, Darci shocked the entire auditorium when she stepped onto the stage without bringing any puppets. She appeared as a country music female singer, holding a wooden acoustic guitar in her hands. Darci sang a song with modern country influences, co-written by herself, titled Push Our Luck. She confidently performed and moved her lips naturally before millions of television viewers. The act of shedding her classic prop right on live television immediately created a wave of fierce controversy. The surprise quickly turned into harsh reactions from both the panel of judges and the watching community. Female judge Mel B could not hide her disappointment and voiced harsh criticism right at the judges' table. Mel B frankly expressed her opposition. "I feel like you threw away your unique selling point that made you different." While Judge Simon Cowell made efforts to defend his student's courageous decision, Judge Howie Mandel considered it too risky a move. The sharp disagreement among the judges made the atmosphere in the hall extremely tense. On social media platforms, a wave of criticism from longtime fans exploded fiercely. Many attacking comments accused Darci of exploiting her former ventriloquism fame to compete for spots against other musical talents. Facing the storm of public pressure, Darci remained steadfast in defending her own vital choice. She declared frankly on television, "I want people to know who I am now, not just the past." The outcome of this daring change unfolded with extreme harshness, exactly as predicted by industry experts. Darci did not receive enough necessary votes from television viewers and was officially eliminated in the semi-final round of the competition. The failure at Fantasy League seemed to be the end, but to Darci it was a price she was willing to pay to sing with her own face and lips. The independent singer journey. Closing the old chapter after her experience at Fantasy League, Darci Lynne officially entered the stage of reshaping her career. From mid-2024, she announced focusing all her energy on pure music creation activities as an independent singer. The first milestone marking her transformation took place in February, with her debut single, Push Our Luck. The song, belonging to the country pop genre, carries a bright melody, truly reflecting the thoughts of a 19-year-old young woman before major turning points. The positive reception from online music platforms became a huge motivation for the young artist. Push Our Luck not only attracted millions of streams, but also affirmed Darci's modern musical mindset and raw, unedited vocals. Riding the wave of success, Darci continuously released subsequent personal musical products, such as In My Feels and Miss America. Each song is a puzzle piece demonstrating maturity in her vocals' melody and stage performance style. To pursue a professional music path, Darci decided to move the focus of her activities to the city of Nashville in the state of Tennessee. This place is likened to the capital of country music, gathering top world producers and songwriters. In Nashville, she worked tirelessly in the recording studio, alongside many famous songwriters, to hone her songwriting skills. This proactivity helped Darci quickly integrate into the flow of professional music entirely without the support of any props. Speaking about this challenging decision to commit herself, Darci shared in a press interview, "I don't want to hide behind any characters anymore. Music is the truest version of myself that I want to bring to the audience." Darci's image in her 20s marks a comprehensive transformation in both mindset and dressing style. No longer possessing the innocence of the teenage girl on broadcast television years ago, Darci appears with an elegant, confident, and highly courageous look. Alongside her artistic career, Darci's private life also attracts attention. Unlike her childhood period, which was tightly controlled by the media, she proactively maintains privacy for her personal romantic relationship. Occasionally, Darci only shares simple dating moments or trips with friends on her personal page. She chooses to enjoy the life of a free young woman in her 20s, completely separated from the excessive scrutiny of paparazzi lenses. The net worth accumulated from the time of her crowning continues to be managed effectively by her family and financial advisory team. Economic autonomy grants Darci full authority to choose suitable artistic projects without facing heavy commercial pressure. Assessing this resilient journey, a music media analyst remarked, "Darci Lynne has proven that a child prodigy can completely escape her own shadow to build an independent and highly sustainable music career." By 2026, Darci Lynne has fully completed her spectacular wheel of destiny. From a little girl with severe crowd phobia who had to hide behind a wooden dummy, she has stood firm on her own 2 feet and with her original voice. Darci's legacy does not stop at the title of America's Got Talent champion or a multi-million-dollar fortune. It is also an inspiring journey of bravery in stepping out of her comfort zone to live true to her own pure musical passion. The journey from a shy little girl hiding behind a wooden dummy to a resilient, confident female singer raising her voice on stage by Darci Lynne is an astonishingly inspiring story. Trading past glory to find her true self is her bravest artistic statement. What do you think about Darci Lynne's decision to give up her puppets to pursue a professional singer's path? Do you support her new mature image, or still feel nostalgic for the talented young girl on the America's Got Talent stage years ago? Please leave your thoughts in the comment section below. If you found this video helpful and interesting, do not forget to click like, share, and subscribe to the channel, as well as turn on notification bells so as not to miss upcoming videos. Thank you for watching, and see you next time.